What's going on, guys? It's your boy, Sir Trilli, and I'm with my girl, Brianna, on Hip Hop United.
All right, Hip Hop United, All Access. We are live today with the one and only Sir Trilli, along with Hot 97.9 with DJ Big V. How's everybody doing?
I'm doing better than amazing. How's everybody doing?
We're good.
Good. You know, we got, like I said, Sir Trilli checking in, you know, pushing that new single, you know, Shake the Bank. That's
Yes.
I like that. I like that title. You know, you shaking the bank. I hear you rapping about shaking the bank, and you know, talk to the people about what you got going on.
Well, you know, Shake the Bank being my first single that I'm pushing, I want to make sure that I started with a record that, you know, I could put in the clubs, I could put in the lounges, on the radio. I wanted something that was really versatile. I didn't want to limit to myself to where, you know, it could be spread and be played. And really just, you know, the song is about shaking the bank, but, you know, sonically, like I said, it could be played anywhere. But as far as what I'm talking about, you know, it sounds like it's another like drill record, but if you listen to what I'm saying, I'm talking about cryptocurrency. I'm talking about, you know, investing. I'm talking about, you know, a woman being a boss and, you know, not really needing a man to pay her way and shaking the bank. Like, yo, like we can have a good time and we can make money at the same time without like degrading people and you know, disrespecting women.
Right. I most definitely listened to the song thoroughly a few times. And like you said, you're talking about like the cryptocurrency. For those of you who don't know, and I'm asking for myself, I don't know much about cryptocurrency. Share with the listeners, you know, briefly what cryptocurrency is.
So crypto is just digital currency, right? I mean, we've been in this space already. It's just now becoming more and more prominent, just because fiat currency is starting to become obsolete, a thing of the past. You know, for one, it's dirty. Let's just be real. If we really think of the concept of dollars and that it's passed from strip club to gas station back to your pocket, and then you go give your daughter $5 for allowance, it's actually disgusting when you think about it. But you know, we stepping into this digital space where, you know, you don't need the physical, you know, dollar or representation to actually have money, right? So cryptocurrency is just you being in a space where you could send money peer to peer and you don't have to have the government in your pockets. That's the biggest thing that I like, is that it's transparency for you, but it also gives you that privacy of, you know, people don't need to know how much money is in your bank account. People don't need to know how much you're sending somebody. So I like the fact that it's transparency, and also it helps protects us from the banks, right? The bank's been raping us for years, and it allows us to take control back over our money. So it's definitely a thing of the future, but it's now so becoming a thing of the present.
Got you. And I also see that you're the co-founder of Trade House, where you have like 90,000 people under you. How did you get started with that?
So I actually came across, you know, the foreign exchange market back in 2017. I was introduced to it by a middle school friend of mine. Shout out my guy, D.L. Woods. And at the time, I was actually working as an electrical engineer for the Boeing company. And I just keep it real. I was super like ready. Like, I was depressed. I was ready to get up out of there. So I was already looking for something. And once I got my eyes on the foreign exchange market, you know, I was actually, you know, super intrigued because I saw people in this space making what I was making a year and a month from their cell phone and laptop. And within that space of me getting access to it, you know, it allowed you to actually share the information and put other people in position to learn alongside you. So at first I wasn't really interested at sharing it too much. It was more so I wanted to teach myself and I wanted to, you know, educate myself on it so that I can benefit. But once I seen how, you know, accessible the money was from my cell phone and my laptop, I said, man, I'm naturally gonna talk about it. You know, when you're making money and it's real to you, it naturally comes up in conversation. And I think what kind of sparked me to start telling people and grow an organization was, you know, at the time I was making six figures as an engineer. You know, I've had a pretty clean slate my whole life. I take pride in my, you know, my rep, you know what I'm saying? I take pride in my name. That's all you got at the end of the day. So I've never done bad business. So when I was talking about it, not trying to sell anybody anything, just educating, people were like, no, it's no way that it's that much money being circulated in the market. Why haven't we heard about it? There's no way that you're participating in this market with the banks and the hedge funds. No, it's no way. It's no way you turning 10 cents to $1,000. So I began to get a chip on my shoulder, like, why would I lie? You know what I'm saying? And so that kind of sparked motivation in me to say, you know what, not only am I going to show you that this is real for me, I'm going to show you that it's real for everybody else, and I'm going to put people on to educate them. So, you know, hence, you know, I started with about 4 or 5 people, one of those people being my younger brother. You know, we started hitting the different colleges, educating people at the different colleges. And, you know, flash forward 4 years later, you know, we went from 5 to 90,000 globally. So not just like in the United States, I got, you know, teams in Australia, Africa, Europe, Canada, Mexico, Japan, you know, you name it. I probably got somebody there that's connected to my organization that's making money and learning the skill of trading in the market.
Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, it's always good to have multiple sources of income. And you most
Absolutely.
definitely have multiple sources. Now, what motivated you to, you know, start rapping, like, you know, pushing your singles and stuff like that?
The story is really, really funny. And, you know, I never was super like passionate about becoming an artist, but I always was passionate about music. I loved music, like, you know what I'm saying? Tupac, Biggie, Nas, Jay-Z, like Jay-Z, I love Jay-Z growing up. My dad always played Tupac, Run DMC, you know, in the car. So I always grew up loving music and loving rap. But I never wanted to be an artist myself. I was a hooper. Like, I grew up playing basketball. That was my thing. You
Okay.
either hoop or you rap. I was on the hoop side. So for me, when I got in this space of investing in entrepreneurship and I stepped away from corporate America, I took it full-fledged, and, you know, my income grew tremendously over a course of a year of me actually taking it seriously and going full time with it. You know, when you start to become financially free and you get in that space of like, you know, I have money and I can do whatever I want, creativity starts to show its pretty face, and you start to have ideas and you start to be able to act on those. And so I wanted to show people, you know, my life, because I know a lot of times people think it's just work. So I want to let them in a little bit more and say it's more than work. It's, you know, I'm creating a family, I'm having fun, you know what I'm saying? I'm living my life. It's a lifestyle that I'm living. It's not just a career. It's my day-to-day life is creating a lifestyle that created this lifestyle. So we start doing a day in the life series. We start, you know, documenting, you know, my day-to-day, and I was going to report it on, I was going to post it on YouTube, and I wanted to release it like a show. So I wanted to have an intro. Want to have an intro to it, like, you know, just like Power. When you hear they say this is a big rich town, like you get excited when you hear that. You ready to, okay, let's go. So I wanted people to fall in love with the intro so they can fall in love with the show. And I was like, okay, cool. Who's gonna sing or rap on my intro? Because I wasn't in that space yet. And, you know, I'm cool with Eric Bellinger. You know, met his sister. She actually started trading with me. That's actually how I got connected with Eric. Shout out to him. And so I said, you know, I'm gonna get Eric. I'm gonna see if Eric can sing on it. So I immediately FaceTime Eric. He answered the phone. I said, hey man, can you sing on my intro for my day in the life? And he's like, absolutely. Just send me the beat. You know, send me a concept of what you want me to, you know, talk about, and I got you. So I said, bet, cool. Got off the phone and I started thinking. The beat was easy. That was the easy part. But I was like, how am I going to convey to Eric about a lifestyle that I'm living? And I started talking to, you know, my videographer. Shout out to my guy Slice, who's also my producer. And he was like, I mean, maybe you should just do it. And I was like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air type. He's like, yeah, just do it. He's like, I heard you freestyle the other day. He's like, you could do it. And I was like, you think I should do it? He's like, yeah, let's do it. I'll cook up a beat for you. Let me know what you like, and then, you know, we'll write something to it. So he cooked up a beat. We started writing to it, recorded it. Probably a week later, I played it for like some of my close friends and family, and I didn't tell them who it was, and they was like, "Oh, this is hard. Who is this?" I was like, "That's me." They was like, "Nah, that's not you." I was like, "Nah, that's me." They was like, "For real? Like, what else you got?" And I was like, "That was it. I was just gonna have a little intro for my day in the life." They was like, "Nah, you gotta do more." And I was like, "Hmm." And so I was like, since I'm in this space, I was like, what am I going to talk about? Because I don't want to talk about drugs, killing, stealing, hoes, all that. I was like, that's played out, and that's not
Talking
my
about your
lifestyle.
everyday
That's
life,
not
your
how I got.
lifestyle. You're talking about that
Like
lifestyle.
that's yeah. I
Right.
was like, I'm not cap. Anything I talk about is real to me, and I believe in it. So I said, I'm gonna talk about how I got here, which was investing my money, doing business. You know what I'm saying? Trading. You know what I'm saying? Getting my credit right. That's what I'm gonna talk about, and that's what people need to hear, anyways, because it's too much death and destruction in the music already. So I don't want to add to it. I know I can't get rid of it completely, but I could at least carve a new lane for the people that want to walk a straight and narrow. So we start me and my guy Slice. We start cooking up. I said, let's do a whole EP. It's gonna be nothing but positivity, forex, crypto, real estate, all that.
Mm-hmm.
And so we start doing a project. And long story short, we put out my first project late August, and I'm almost at 1 million streams, if not right there organically, just from my network of them being able to have something to relate to that
Right.
they're actually living. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's really how it came about. That was a little long-winded, but it started off just an intro for a day in the life, and then it turned into an EP being released on all major platforms.
Got you. So I sent the music to Big V on 97.9 The Beat. So he definitely, it's already, you already got it, right, Big V?
Already got it. I've actually tested it a couple of times already. I'm getting I need that rotation. So I'm a twist the arm.
You breaking up, Big V. Say that again.
Hold on. Let's see.
There you go. You good now?
All right. How about now? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. I said I already tested the record a couple of times. Twist the arm of the music record. I want to get this record.
My God, I appreciate that.
Definitely, most definitely.
So yeah, man, that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? I just want to put out that positive message. And when people say that, it sounds corny. You're like, oh, here we go with this positive message stuff. But at the end of the day,
yes,
we need more of that.
Yeah.
We need more of that. And I feel like you can do it without being a Christian rapper or kids bop too and sounding corny. Like sonically, you can fool people and just change the content. Because at the end of the day, people gonna fall in love with the beat and the melody. You know what I'm saying? And then you naturally you learn the words, but sometimes you don't even know what you're saying. You be like, dang, why am I saying that? Because you didn't got hypnotized by the beat and the melody, and that's the power of music. So we can change the instructions in the music. We could change a lot of these kids' lives that's coming up right now and change the narrative.
Definitely. Well, congratulations on everything that you've accomplished so far. I mean, you said, like you said, you work with Eric Bellinger. He's a heavy hitter. Pooh Bear, he's most definitely a heavy hitter. I see that you got caught his attention with your music as well. So it's most definitely up from here. So leave everybody with your social media handles and how you can be reached.
Okay, so if you guys want to reach me, it's at Trillionaire Tomp. That's at Trillionaire THOMP, right? Trillionaire spelled out THOMP. So it's Trillionaire and then like the first part of my last name. And that's for all social media platforms. Or you can find me. Brandon Thompson is my real name. So if you look for Brandon Thompson, it'll be attached to Trillionaire Tomp. But my Instagram is what I'm mostly using, and that's where you can find me. I got one page. Don't get fooled, right, Brianna? I know you got scammed by like 4 or 5 different pages after you follow me, but I got one page, guys, at Trillionaire Tomp. I'm giving value daily, free game, just perspective on life. You know what I'm saying? It's not just music for me. Like, I'm a businessman at the end of the day. And, you know, music just happens to be one of the things that I do to push out my message.
Most definitely. Well, again, we do appreciate you for checking in with Hip Hop United and
Absolutely.
DJ
Thank you
Big
for
V
having me.
on 97.9 The Beat.
My
Yes.
guys. Appreciate
All right.
y'all.
All right.